my mom came to visit me for the first time in Los Angeles. Election night. Okay. She came out to WeHo. We were going to eat some sushi, and then we were going to go out and party. West Hollywood had balloons everywhere. They had banners. First female president. Let's get it. Yes, work queens. Yeah. Everyone was out. Everyone was getting drunk. Every bar was packed. Mm-hmm. We're eating sushi at this restaurant that overlooks West Hollywood. All right, we're eating sushi.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania is in question. What? Huh? We start looking around. People are like, what does that mean? What does that fucking mean? What does it mean? Fucking Wisconsin goes red. I mean, it's still okay. It's still fine. She's gonna win Florida. Florida goes red. Oh God, what's happening? What the fuck is happening? Dude, there's people just running through the streets of West Hollywood crying. Ah! And my mom is like, is this actually happening? And I was like, and then dude, Pennsylvania went red, and I went, oh, it's happening.
It's over.
And I just remember like walking home with my mother through West Hollywood that night, and it was like a scene out of 28 Days Later, dude. People are just throwing up in the gutter. Blah! Blah! Drag queens have already taken their tits out. They've thrown them on the fuck. It can't be like this, dude. There's one person doing a lip sync of Hello Darkness. Just one drag queen in a spotlight. Hello Darkness, my old friend. There's just weaves everywhere. All the balloons are half popped. There's a woman in a pantsuit dressed like Hillary Clinton.
Oh, that's who's just of the drag queens taking the tits out.
It was dark times, dude. It was real dark times.
Dude, I remember I was at my parents' house. I was living at my parents at the time, and I was just sitting on the couch, just in absolute horror, thinking like, holy fucking shit. I couldn't believe it. And I remember thinking about being all depressed at how old I was going to be at the next time I had the opportunity to vote.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, dude, next time I vote, I'll be fucking 27 years old. I was like, Jesus Christ, that's 4 more years of this shit. I got to sit 4 years.
Yeah.
And I'm almost 27 years old. And now I'm thinking, fuck, if he wins again, I'll be in my 30s.
Yeah.
By the time I could vote again.
Yeah, you know? Dude. That's me right now. Dude, I just remember one of the craziest things was the disbelief I felt. I remember being at the gym the next day and just being on an elliptical and watching coverage and just being like, something had to go wrong, right?
Yeah.
Something had to go wrong, right? Like, yeah. There's something has to be reversed. Like it can't actually be like this, right?
Yeah.
I like, even me, who is like one of the most bona fide realists,
yeah,
was just standing there shocked.
Yeah. Everybody was. Even the Trump campaign was shocked. Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
Trump.
Yes.
Victory, and he was so shocked. He didn't expect to win the election. He was the most shocked.
What the fuck is she talking about? Are these mind games? Is she fucking with me? Is this?
He didn't expect to win. And also the data that was coming out of the election early, the Trump campaign thought that it wasn't going to happen. Based on the data that they got, early in the day, they were like, oh no, it's over,
Yep.
And
dude, I'll just never forget when Pennsylvania went red. Like, that was that moment where, like, I knew the math, right? I knew the math. And the pundits were, like, scrambling. The pundits were still like, well, if she wins every other state and somehow they give electoral college votes to the Dominican Republic, she can still win this. And I was just like, wait a minute, like, no, this is over.
Yeah.
And I remember like CNN spinning, like all these networks just spinning. And I was like, oh my God, this is over. The copium was on blast that night, dude. They had the copium air, Matt, dude. Every CNN pundit was like, okay, if she just wins some of the provinces of Canada, she can still turn this around. Donald Trump might have a heart attack between now and tomorrow. I don't fucking know.
I don't really. I didn't care as much back then as I do now. I think I'm obviously more politically involved because I think to some degree, part of the copium for libs back in 2016 was, God, well, maybe he'll be okay. Maybe he'll.
I don't think that was the copium. I think the copium we had in 2016 was maybe he'll just be a mascot. Maybe he'll just enjoy riding around in floats and sitting in the White House and doing events, and he won't do shit, right? Maybe we'll just get a celebrity president who just sits around and fucking goes to parties, and we can get through 4 years of just nothing. No one could have expected that this dude was just going to be like, listen, you remember executive orders? I'm going to redefine that shit. Hey, look, I'm going to make an executive order for my penis, okay? Now Thursday is my penis day, executive order, boom. What else can I make an executive order for? I don't fucking care. Let's line them up. Like, no one could have predicted what a bull in a china shop he was going to be.
Yeah, seriously. Like we thought that maybe he would sort of calm down and have some sort of respect for the office, and it just
And then someone just said something right. The other copium was the impeachment. Remember, everybody thought this dude was going to get impeached.
Yes.
Before he started, pissing in his own mouth on stage and being like, "Yep, that's what the Dems are going to do to you."
Yeah. I was one of them. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't make it. And another copium.
He fucked Stormy Daniels, dude. What are we doing?
Part of the copium for me was the thought that, what was the silver lining. I was like, oh well, I mean, he's never going to win again. That's what I thought at the time. It's like, he's never going to win again. And, barring without COVID or, race relations in America at this stage, we would probably be looking at another 4 years. In fact, just without COVID, we would probably be looking at another 4 years of Trump. And it still could happen. After all that, it still could happen.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh
my God.